Welcome, beautiful people, to the views of both parties.
Peace.
It's your girl, Ra Marie.
One and only king.
And welcome. That was so fast again. One and only king. One and only. Keep trying to get over with quick. I swear that's how I be feeling. That's how I be feeling. So today, we're going to be speaking upon, which one was it? The elders? Was we doing that one?
Yeah.
We switched around. We was doing the Is It Cool? We was in debate between these two titles. Well, these three.
Yeah. Real touchy ones.
Real serious. So real touchy. You think they touchy?
Yeah. This is more of a we're gonna speak on the elders.
We're gonna speak on the elders.
It's
so far as the elders, do or does elders really deserve respect? You know what I'm saying? Because we was taught to always respect your elders. But yeah.
But what I was getting at is saying that right. People have their own rule about how far as the respect goes for the elders. And me, I go off of you get what you get.
Okay.
That was my rule for a very long time. But as I get older and I start seeing shit, I notice now is more of I give you one time. You know what I'm saying?
So you got broken down the shell, basically.
Yeah.
Like you softened up. Like you ain't as like you give me my respect, I give you your respect.
Yeah, off bill. You know what I'm saying? But now it's like
all right, now
you got
one time to disrespect me.
Yeah. And then it's over.
But why though? Why do they have one time? Why do they have a chance to only give us one time? For us to give them one time.
Because we it's drilled in our head and you see it on TV, that's just what was drilled in our head, to respect your elders, no matter what.
No matter what, even if they is trash as hell.
Just like how you see in these movies when they be like want to tell that they doing some real foul ass shit, but they scared because it's like a fear of what would happen if you disrespect your elder.
Facts.
Even though you know the shit is wrong that they're doing to you.
Facts.
Or about to do or are doing, you scared to check their ass.
Facts.
You know what I'm saying? Because you just been told that your whole time. They just like when you go to a job and somebody a little older than you and they might say some shit out of line, and you just think about it for a minute. You're a grown ass person at this time. Like at this moment, you're grown.
Right.
But it's kind of embedded in your head to the point that I must respect this person.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Or some people might check that ass, or some people might just actually just look at it at a different light. I know a lot of people will do that. They would turn shit at a different light. Or just be like, what would happen if I would have, if it was a fifth we all be drunk? Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? A lot of people think about their actions before they act. I'm not saying that's weak-minded or anything like that. I understand. Because you probably could fuck that person up. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
You probably could, but
right.
You think about the bigger picture and you got to put pride to the side and your ego.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So it's kind of like,
see, that's weird.
How it's a point of you challenging yourself now. Right. Now, it's not like I'm doing it for you. Because fuck your respect, all it means. I'm doing it for me. Because you out of line.
Right.
And our kid fuck you up.
Yeah, and that's what I'm saying. Like,
but I'm better than you.
I'm better than you.
You know what I'm saying?
Yes. No. I do.
I get what you coming from. Because it's hard. Because nowadays, these motherfuckers is taking that shit so overboard.
Because, right, like, so it's like, when do you say, like, why do we have to give them one shot? Like, because if you telling me to respect my elders, right?
Mm-hmm.
And eventually I'm gonna be someone elder too. So like you supposed to be teaching me how to respect the elder. Nigga, you don't deserve respect because you ain't teaching the respect.
Facts.
You know what I'm saying? If that makes sense, like it's weird because it's like, okay, so I'm in the wrong.
Mm-hmm.
Because you did some fuck shit and I called you on it like, whoa, hold up. Like that's some foul shit you owe. You know that's some foul shit you owe. I know you have to know. You know what I'm saying? Because you is wiser than me. You know what I'm saying?
So they say.
So they say, right?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Because it's like they act like you can't teach your old dog new tricks. That's some bullshit. You could teach your old dog new tricks.
They choose not to.
They choose not to.
Yeah.
You want to be stuck right here. You strictly stern to what you believe in. So why I can be strictly stern with the fuck I believe in? You on some bullshit.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Like we should be able to call them out and it should be okay. You know what I'm saying? Because they not always right.
No, they're not.
They be so. It was some trash ass elders ain't teaching niggas nothing.
Yeah, for sure.
You know what I'm saying? Like, can't they? It's like these elders of ours. It's like they can't take criticism. They can't take the truth. You know what I'm saying? They take it as we speaking back. You know what I'm saying? Or we disrespected and we just been like, no. How you feel like you talking to me in that type of way? You know what I'm saying? With that type of tone and that type of aggression, it's okay. Like, hold on, you pushing up on me. Like, you think that's cool?
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like, what's happening? Like, it's just weird. Like, no. I feel like that we should respect our elders. I mean, honestly, I feel like that's some type of programming.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? In a sense. Because I feel you far as you give respect.
Right.
And you receive respect.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Like, even as children, we have opinions. So why not giving them a chance to express and be able to, you know what I'm saying? If that makes sense, like express themselves.
I feel like just by you saying that, by the children having an opinion, because, you know, I feel like some people believe that they are dumb. Mm-hmm. Because, you know, a fool is the claim they know all things, but they don't know nothing. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. And that's exactly how they feel. They feel like they know it all. So when you express your opinion on something or ask questions, they get mad out of frustration. Mm-hmm. Mad out of frustration. Or, you know what I'm saying? Because they can't answer the question.
Yeah, because like,
and then they feel like you back talking. It is what I said.
Like, why is the first thing is aggression? That be the thing. I'm like, why we always have to go back to aggression? Mm-hmm. Like, why would you be like, God damn, what the fuck is wrong with you? Like, whoa, like, calm down. Like, why we like that?
For real.
Like, for real, like, damn, like, don't put that on me. I was like, see, and that's that shit I'm talking about. That right here, this is why you on some bullshit. You know what I'm saying? Like, chill. Like, they take shit the wrong way so quick, and they so ready to just run up on you. You like, bitch, hold on, nigga, like that. Why I'm gonna have to fight you, bro?
Right.
Especially in our era where we at. You know what I'm saying? How we raised. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's just fucking weird. Like, because everybody's raised differently. Like, everybody, families, I've started to notice is like very different.
Yeah.
And they always fucked up though.
They all got their own fucked up ownness. Like, it's all different. Yeah. You be like, damn. And then you be like, damn.
Right. Like, our dams be like some dams. Like, each other just like, damn, you got some dams and I got some dams. Like,
yeah, you be like, fuck?
Like, what the fuck? Like, yeah, that ain't cool at all. Like, hell no, call that motherfucker the fuck up. Nigga, for real.
Yeah.
For real. Like, you know what I'm saying? And I was raised on, like, we have to respect all elders, regardless. You know what I'm saying? So, I respect all my elders. You know what I'm saying? But if they, like now, I'm in a sense where if they say some disrespectful shit, I'm checking them right there. You're not about to say that shit. The only people who really get passes for real is my parents. But that's to a fucking sense because they be, man. Parents, no.
They tried the most.
They tried the most. You should call parents the fuck out. I don't give a fuck, like, on some real shit because they be on some bullshit.
Yeah. And then they also gonna be like, what, do you like? Yeah. I do. My children, yeah, for sure. I let them, cause you don't know everything, bro.
No.
And how the fuck can you force? Cause usually it must be forced on like how somebody should feel,
right?
Or if they don't want to do something,
right?
That's usually what it's about when you get mad. You know what I'm saying? Shit, and I tell you, Bill, I don't care. Go do it. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Like, yeah, I'll let you voice your opinion on how you feel and all that shit. Express yourself. Let it out.
I can get it.
You know what I'm saying? But at the end of the day, I'm your father.
I'm the
if
pepper.
I tell you to do something, do something.
That's it.
I'm not telling you to do anything to hurt yourself,
right.
by all means. But take that fucking trash out.
Take that trash out.
I don't care. Yeah. Oh, okay. I'm glad you feel that way.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's trash still needs to go outside.
You still taking it out.
Like, you know what I'm saying? Express how you feel all you want.
I want you to. I want you to be your truly self.
Yeah, because I'm the practice. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. And that's the thing. Like, I have my children check me. I tell them, like, check me when I'm wrong. Like, on some real shit. Because I was like, because I don't know either. Like, if you feel like I'm talking to you a type of way, you let me know I'm talking to you a type of way. Because, you know what I'm saying? They really do feel ways. You know what I'm saying? So I be doing my best to make sure I don't talk to them a certain way. But
right, like their opinion don't count.
Like disregard with how they feel.
Whatever, I don't care what you say.
I don't give a fuck what you talk about. Do what the fuck I do. Shut the fuck up. Because, man, like, especially around here, like, a lot of mamas, man, and I'm not taking away from no one and no mother, because this is where I was at one point. How they be speaking to their children, like, shut the fuck up. You know what I'm saying? Don't go in the motherfucking street. I'm like, first off, how does little 1-year-old know not to go in the fucking street? You know what I'm saying? It's like, oh my goodness, this baby that just started to walk. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, oh my goodness, I'm outside. I'm starting to walk this big street. I'm about to go see what the fuck. It technically, like, the baby don't know not to go in the street.
No, the baby just walking.
It's just walking. So why'd you speaking to the fucking the baby like that? Like, why do we speak to our children so nasty?
So
you know what I'm saying? So harsh. You know what I'm saying? Because I was a victim of it. I'm not even gonna sit here and act like I was Holy Mary, okay?
Yeah,
but I do my best not to be like that because it's not cool, man. Because they end up like that, and that shit do something to you.
Yeah, it does.
You know what I'm saying? And I'm not trying to change anything in them. You know what I'm saying? Like, it creates savages.
Yeah.
It really does.
Yeah.
It really does. So, and I'm not trying to create that. I want them to love and also be savages at the same time. I'm being honest.
For sure. I know how to balance it.
Yes. Like,
everything got to come with balance.
Everything have to come with balance. I don't want to create just straight savages. No, nigga, they need half. Nigga, like, that's just what it is. So it's like, I want them to understand, like, it's okay to speak to them or speak to people with love. You know what I'm saying? It's okay to check up on people or, you know what I'm saying, make sure someone is okay. You know what I'm saying? Sure. Like, we don't have to be mean to one another. And damn sure we don't have to be mean to our children. You know what I'm saying? Because it starts in the homes.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Especially as mothers, like, we shouldn't need to be nasty like that. Like, we speak like filth, okay? And I'm gonna be honest, like, we really do, and it's not cool. You know what I'm saying? It really isn't. Like, and this case is like more and more like I hear like just random people just telling me like, "Oh, you are such a good mom," and it fucks me up because I'm like, "Damn, what the fuck do I be doing?" You know what I'm saying? I just be laughing at them because they funny. You know what I'm saying? Because children are really fucking funny for real. So it's just like, I don't know, y'all. Like, we just really have to start respecting our children. You know what I'm saying? So by that being said, like, if they respect us, we respect them, and it'd be smooth. That's it. Respect needs to be given both ways.
Yeah, and
from all ages. You know what I'm saying? At all ages. In all times.
I also want to add to that is that like she said, it starts from the home. So when you speak to your child, you know, speak to them just the way you would like for them to speak to you.
Right, highly.
Because
speak highly.
If you don't, let's just say they was trying to correct you on something, or they was wanting to express their emotions on something, it will not come as a pleasant hear to the ear. Right. It will be more of a, you'll feel like it's being disrespectful. But this is the only way they know how to do it, because this is how you show your how you open up to them or your emotions when it comes to certain things, when you feel like you're being disrespected as a parent. You know what I'm saying? So it's best to always address them as such, so you can get the same feedback back. Because it's more of, I used to always say this: how the hell you want me to talk to you this way when you talking to me like this? You know what I'm saying? You're gonna get the same shit you give me.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? You just can't ask for respect, and then that just is gonna be it. And you just talk to me in like, a way. We're not slaves.
We're not slaves. And that's,
I'm not your slave.
And that's exactly how we've been embedded.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, slave.
To treat our children like fucking slaves. Like, I was watching this TV show, that's TV show called Kendrick, right? And the white people, like, she had flashback back to time, back in the time and shit like that, the 1800s and shit like that. I'm always talking about the 1800s or the 1900s. And she was like, she had to tell her husband, you had to stop beating our children like you beat the slaves. And when she said that, I was like, that's fucked up. You know what I'm saying? And I was like, because that's exactly what we do. Yeah. We beat our children like the fucking slaves. And that shit, that's fucked up once you think about it. Like, that is fucking fucked up. Like,
I whoop my children ass like I got my ass whooped.
Facts. Same.
Yeah.
Same.
All types of ways.
All types of ways. Man, I used to get beat down, and that's not cool.
It's not.
It's not.
And it's not. And I had to really think about it. Like, damn, like, you know what I'm saying? Because you get so caught up in your emotions, you're really not thinking about it. You just fucking mad. You just mad, and you don't be thinking about, how do you think the child feel like, no, this is my daddy. Right. This is my mother. This is my auntie. Like, why is they hitting me like this?
Why is they hitting me like this?
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Like, that really do something with the psyche if you really think about it.
Sure, do something with the mental.
Like, damn.
It do something with the
mental. Why is they really hitting me like this?
Why is I'm getting treated like this?
Yeah, it just a whole lot of shit, and you just be like, damn, you know, and I had to actually like put that on me, as far as like just thinking about it. Think of like, I had to become my children. Right. When it comes to them moments like that, like when they do something crazy or just being children, it just go sometimes overboard or whatever and shit. You just gotta put yourself in their place before you react.
Put yourself in their shoes. And it's like, we forget that we was once the child.
Yeah.
Ain't that insane?
Yeah. Life. It's just a part of growing up. Like, you forget.
You forget the child
you. Forget and that the child you
is the part of you. Like,
because it's like life coming at you so much. And what you gotta do, you taking so much time to do this and this and this and that. Sometimes you forget to be a child with your children. You know what I'm saying?
You got to be a child with your children. That's like, where you go wrong.
And that's what I feel like. That's what a lot of people fuck up at.
They don't
Also,
know
as
how.
myself, like we forget how to be children with our children.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? And I noticed that our children become loners because nowadays they came up with this idea of creating this own image of playing with themselves.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
When they finally go to schools and shit like that, they really don't. That's why I recommend anybody, if you do have children, have two, not one.
Especially if you ain't gonna be playing with their asses and shit, chasing behind them and shit, and shit, jumping on elbow dropping, and all this. If you ain't gonna be doing that, doing black flips and all that on the consistent, and have a lot of energy.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, have multiple, for sure.
For sure. Because it's just like, man, if you can mentally afford it.
Yeah.
Fuck affording.
Mentally
afford it.
Oh my goodness.
Don't worry about clothes, shoes, and all that shit, bro. All that shit gonna come. That's why I think a lot of people they so worried about material shit that they forgot about their mental security for the children.
That's a good one.
Because everybody just, I'm working, I'm doing all this for you. But they not really caring for the children,
right? You don't fuck with me.
Because at this point, I'm just a bill.
I'm just a bill. Yep.
And that's how I used to. You know what I'm saying? People look at their children as just a fucking bill,
a fucking person.
Not like a fucking you know what I'm saying? Like an actual being. That have emotion, that has feelings. So then it come in place, then we'll be like, well, didn't I tell you? Because at this point, I own you. You gotta see, I told you this was gonna get deep. You know, now it's to this point that I own you. I'm doing everything for you. Yeah. If I tell you to go do something, you fucking do it.
But damn, and that's the thing. That's the fucked up part about it. Like,
and what it sound like? That kind of right back to slavery.
And that's what's fucked up about it, because that's not where we at. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. That's not where we're supposed to be at. We shouldn't even be thinking or putting ourselves in the aspect of slavery, but we don't even think of it as that.
I know you don't.
You know what I'm saying? Like, it's like a sort of control. Like, why do we feel like we have control over this vessel? We do not have a control over our children, because at the end of the day, they gonna grow regardless. You know what I'm saying? The way they want to be. The way they want to be, regardless. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. We just supposed to structure.
Yeah, that's it.
That's it. Just guide them. That's it. We don't supposed to be doing nothing else. Like, now I'm just gonna give you a few options. Now, if this happens, if you do that, this is what might happen. It might be option A or it might be option B. It might be an option C. But you can pick what door you want to go through. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. And that's it. Like, but you're free to do whatever. Like, that's where I'm at with my children. You know what I'm saying?
That's exactly. We don't most definitely put shackles on them. We don't do none of that. But it's most definitely an understanding and a respect.
And a respect, because you still will get jabbed.
Like, for real. You know what I'm saying? It's still a respect. You gotta understand, even though you're my child, you gotta understand I'm your parent. And then on top of that, it's teacher. Like, right, your teacher. And you gotta also understand that we are human beings.
Man, that's it.
You know what I'm saying? We are beings. We are not objects. We are not a fucking robot. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? You have to be understood.
Yes, we have to understand our children.
Understood. Just like how my cousin, I noticed when he asks his son to do something, he asks him. He don't tell him to do it. And then he also asks him, was like, shit, if you want to, can you do it? Sometimes he go do it. Sometimes he say no. I'm like, I guess I gotta get my ass up there. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? And I just, when I seen it, at this the time when I wasn't even there, you know what I'm saying, mentally, to be thinking as a child, I was just like, oh, he got me fucked up. You know what I'm saying? Like, fuck you think this is? And then you also gotta think about that shit because that's what the parents should say to us too.
Yeah, do the same shit. Like it could go down.
Shit,
like
they what?
Down.
What?
No,
They give you some water when you need it.
Man, first off, we had to do what the fuck our parents say, or it was going down in the DMs. You hear me? Straight on top. Man, that's crazy.
Yeah. And then I looked at that, I was like, damn, right. And then I'm finally at that point too, and it's like, you don't mind. If not, then I go get it. Maybe my lazy ass need to go get it.
I need to get my lazy ass.
You know what I'm saying? On some real shit. And a lot of people don't want to do that.
Yes, and I had to catch myself too. You got to catch yourself because I catch myself like, oh shit, you know what? Never mind. I get up and do it. You know what I'm saying? Like, why am I asking you to go do something that I can go do? You know what I'm saying? I'm interrupting your time. I'm interrupting your time. Like, niggas are just selfish. Yeah. Like,
now what I do is, if they happen to go that way,
but, right?
I make a suggestion. Yeah. Like, hey, you know,
why you up there?
Why you? Yeah.
If you don't mind.
Yeah.
I appreciate you.
Thank you so much. You know what I'm saying? Like, I feel like that's where we fuck up at.
Yeah.
That's where we fuck up at.
We do.
And as far as the elderly shit, I'm so over that. Like, you know what I'm saying? Because at this point, you're just like the enemy.
And you don't do elderly shit to even be getting respected as an elder. Because you ain't tell me no skill, no talent, no nothing about
So what about the ones that do?
Respect.
Respect?
Respect. Because it's not all, though. Like, it's majority, but all of them do be kicking at ones and twos. You know what I'm saying? Probably not to their families, but, like, I run into a lot of elders who be speaking some real shit. You know what I'm saying? Or, you know what I'm saying? That's not kin to me. You know what I'm saying? It'd be more of a stranger, I guess you could call it. You know what I'm saying?
I understand. I get that.
So it's like you said, at the end of the day, it's respect. If you don't respect me, I don't care if you're a stranger, a family member, a child, whoever you is. If I ain't getting no respect, you ain't getting respect. I said the child. If you don't give me no respect, you ain't getting no respect. Well, fuck shit, though.
Yeah, for real. I believe everybody should walk around like that with respect.
With respect. Like,
you know
shit.
What I'm saying?
Until I disrespect you, I entertain it. I'm like, oh, yeah, I was.
I was out of line.
I was out of line. Like, you're right.
For real.
My shit.
Like, yeah. Because it's just like, man, this just went overboard.
Yeah, that phrase.
It just overboard.
It's for the birds.
Like, and then it will become a big, I call it a big splash, a big mess when someone speak on a behavior they didn't appreciate because they never had that type of talking to.
Yeah.
Unless it was about their age.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Like, oh, they that age, so they can talk to me because they feel like they done lived this way and they've been doing this and this and this and that.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? That just come in part when they be like, ma'am, yes, ma'am, Mr. Sir, don't you call me by my name.
I don't like Mr. I don't like that. No, I'm just saying, I don't like calling nobody Mr. I feel like when I think of me, psychologically, I think master. That's how I feel.
Yeah,
that shit make that do something to my inside. I be like, I don't really don't want to call you that.
That's what that is.
I don't like it.
Exactly what it is.
People don't feel that. I want to know
just shorter.
Feel it. I don't like it. Master.
It's more than, you know, it sounds exactly what it is. And people get so stuck to that just one thing, but it's actually what it is. It's everything in plain sight. People just choose not to. You know what I'm saying? They just make less of it when it's really more than what it is. And it's just crazy. It's crazy how people just think they can just do what they want and say what they want to say. You know what I'm saying? That them higher up levels, because they feel like they've been here and they feel like the world owed them that. Like, I was watching this one thing when this lady had addressed someone, you know, by their name, but shit, that's what we know you as. and she said to you, it's Miss such and such. And then she been talking about, because I've been doing this. So that's not, you took it out of content. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. Obviously, you know, I know you've done a lot, and I see respect, because I'm here to ask you questions. You know what I'm saying? But you feel just because I'm younger, you know what I'm saying, that this would be that. But that's not your name, because you wasn't telling everybody that. But to me, I gotta call you Mrs. and Mr.
Right. That's weird.
By your last name. You get what I'm saying?
Right.
But yet everybody else in the crowd is calling you that.
Okay, so what about first names though?
What about first name?
How you feel about that? Because you know a lot of people will be like, you can't call me, like we can't call our elders by the first name.
That's stupid. It's your name.
You know what I'm saying? Like, you ever thought about that? Like, that's wild.
Because they feel like, I don't understand that either. You get a fucking title and you forget your whole fucking name.
Right, like damn.
Like, it's your name. Like, my grandparents were raised up calling their mother her name, their father their name. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And it's just like, it's crazy how now when it comes to us, we gotta call you by this name or this and this and this certain title. You know what I'm saying? That's the title you want to be called by. That's cool. You know what I'm saying? But it's just, it's wild.
And that's wild.
To me, it's real wild.
I think that's wild. That's such a disrespectful thing. Like, why is that disrespectful?
Yeah.
Right, how is that disrespectful and that's your name?
Right. I never said anything out of pocket.
I ain't call you out your name. I ain't call you nothing else. I called you exactly what your mother named you, and that everybody else call you around the thing, but I'm disrespecting you.
Because nobody never asked that.
You know what I'm
saying? How is that disrespectful? It's your name.
It's your name.
That's crazy, because I actually had an event like this at the family. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, she's gone now, but in flesh she's gone. But I had called her mommy, and they thought I said her name, and I didn't. But the way they try to check me on it had me feel some type of way, like, but it's her name. I don't understand.
Right, like you did something wrong, like.
And then you got everybody in the background, cheerleaders. I wish would call me by my name.
What you mean?
Like,
that's your name.
Y'all funny as hell.
That's
For
weird.
one, I'm younger than you. You get what I'm saying?
That's weird.
I'm faster than you. So what do you mean by that?
That's weird. That is weird. Like, but so that means everybody around you is disrespecting you. Like, let's talk about it. Like,
that should be wild as hell.
Let's speak about it. That's wild.
That's real wild. I just don't understand that shit.
I never understood that.
Like, did you fight for the name? Like, I'm trying to understand this.
What title? You don't have no plaque to this name. Like what?
What is it? Like, why is this name only under? Like, I don't.
So you want me to honor your slave name, your last name, your master name, but not your first name,
That's wild. You know what I'm saying? That's wild. That's why I just tell everybody call me Shay. I wouldn't care if my child called me. It doesn't make me feel no way, because at the end of the day, they're gonna be like, "Who is that?" Oh, that's my daddy. It's my father.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So it wouldn't bother me. I remember that at a time when my child said my name before, and I was like, "Don't you ever call me that?" Then I had to really sit and think of myself. What? Why? Why would I get mad because a child called me? This is my name.
What's your name?
You don't want her ass walking around, daddy. So yeah, how do your daddy look? All right, what is your daddy real name? Daddy.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah, lost is the sauce.
Yeah, like.
Oh my goodness. We is raising some Bethune.
It's
The
just,
confusion. Look at that confusion. That's so much confusion right there.
Yeah.
That's why we confused.
It's wild.
Oh my goodness. It's so much crazy shit.
It's just a name. Just like cussing is just a word.
Cursing.
You know,
profanity.
Whatever y'all want to call it.
It's just a word.
It's just a word. I feel everybody takes shit out of context and it just be blowing me. It just be blowing me. It's not that deep. It's not that deep.
It's not that deep.
It's just a word.
It's just a word.
It's just a word.
It's just a word.
You know what I'm saying? And it's actually mostly a word off of your emotions.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? That's it. I feel like it's just a stronger emotion word. Or something like, you can't be like, I'm mad. Oh, darn it. No, when you be like, shit! You be like, oh, what happened? I just hit my fucking toe. This shit hurt. You know what I'm saying? That's like, you know, like, it just mean, it's a stronger meaning, I believe. That word will bring more alertness to your care if anything happened. It's like, oh shit, he said that word. You know what I'm saying? It's I feel like it's way more important than not, because, oh man, you know what I'm saying? It's just like, it doesn't hold nothing.
It doesn't hold anything. It doesn't hold.
It doesn't. You hear, oh man. And you know, it can be the same thing. Oh man, I just hit my toe. Oh, well, but it ain't hurt that bad.
Yeah, it ain't hurt that bad.
Oh, you hear shit.
Fuck.
Damn, God.
You alright?
Damn it. You know what I'm saying? Then you jumping and shit. Everybody like, oh shit. Yeah, I know that shit hurt. I remember them days. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Facts. It just is wild. It's wild. It just blows out proportion these days.
Blew out. Everything is blew out. Like, everything's blew out. Man. Oh my goodness. I just gotta shake my head.
Yeah, that's exactly.
That's it. It's like moments of silence. Like, this is a moment of silence time. Like,
I just don't understand. I don't. Because even when you convert your name over, they ask you to speak. You know what I'm saying? Like, they ask you to say their name.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? My name is Azalan Habambe.
Right.
And that's what they will ask you to know. That's my name. You're not going to shorten it. You're not going to say Bay or Azalan. You know what I'm saying? Or Baban. No, you're going to say Azalan Habambe. That's how you will greet me. That is my full fucking name. Don't say shit else. You know what I'm saying? Or Shabazz. You say the whole fucking name. I'm confused when you get these government names, artificial government names, and we gotta call you by your last name to make you feel some type of authority.
And it don't have no weight.
It doesn't. Because you only honoring your slave master name. Like, it's confusing to me. And then again, it's not, because now it makes sense.
It makes all the sense.
Because I feel like you're continuing a trend of your slave master name.
Yeah.
That's how he was talking to your parents.
Right.
So your parents was talking to theirs, like your children. Then your children start talking, and then it start passed down. Yeah. You know what I'm saying?
Damn. That's we not pass it down land. We pass it down trauma traits. Damn.
Yeah, that's it. Trauma
and traits.
Yeah, that's it. It's just, it's wow. I don't even know what to say. But it's just, it's like,
that's deep.
You know, I'm glad you brought that topic up, because it's just,
great topic.
You know, because it's just like, wow, like, you know, the audacity of people these days. You know, on certain shit, and just be like,
Why even feel like this? Why continue this
I feel like
up?
This is when we was talking earlier when I was like the Pinocchio.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like a lot of people should be like Pinocchio.
Mm-hmm.
Stand on your shit.
Stand on your shit.
You know what I'm saying? If you feel a certain emotion, you know what I'm saying, about anything, then you address the situation there. And then the shit can be handled. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Because now you sit on it, it comes out in a different way. Mm-hmm. It comes out as you don't care you don't value the other person's feelings. Right. You know what I'm saying? Right. It's just like, that's why it's best to say that shit now.
Mm-hmm. Get it over with.
Get it over with.
Get over it. Instead of coming home, then you call this person like, dog, let me tell you what this motherfucker said, bro. Like, you should just got it off your fucking chest instead of just holding on to it. Now you create some type of, now it's division. Because you like, next time you go around this person, you just gonna give this person a side eye. Like, all right.
Side eye, or don't even say shit.
Don't even say shit. Nah, I feel it. That shit, I do that shit a lot.
So it's like,
I feel like I pick and choose though.
Yeah. On certain occasions. I'm done picking and choosing.
Just start chopping niggas' heads off right there.
Yeah.
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 Yeah. I'm with
you. It's just like, cause now it's more, I don't know, could be a ego situation. You know what I'm saying? Probably haven't tapped into the point of just letting a motherfucker just talk themselves out. You know what I'm saying? It's more of a like, I'm grown. You know what I'm saying? And I'm not going to tolerate that type of shit. And it's more of a like, I treat you as such, and I value you treat me the same. And then it's also like, who the fuck you think you are?
Right, like,
you know what I'm saying? And then it's also just like,
so he wrote it.
You shouldn't be talking.
Like,
but
you
that's here or there.
Person.
You know what I'm saying? No, right. Honestly, I'm gonna be honest, and I want to change that, because when you say you should be the last person talking, and you said this to me, actually, you should be the person that's talking. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? But I feel like when you talk of your situation.
Yeah.
Don't talk about my situation.
Yes.
Talk of what you have been through or what you have experienced by dealing with the situation. For we can have a common ground.
Yes.
And it won't be too much malice in the middle of that shit.
Exactly. So we can,
like, who the fuck is you talking? Like, I'm not.
You not in the same predicament or done the same shit I've done. Like, you know what I'm saying? You supposed to be like, listen, we done this. I done this before, so I'm trying to put you up on game. Like, instead of we just take it, like, we just bash the other person. Just like,
that's exactly what motherfuckers do.
Like, you like,
they bash like they forgot
like
about
they shit. Like, that's what I mean by like, damn nigga, you should be the last, because like, motherfucker, like, hold on, nigga, don't bash me, nigga. Like, that's not how it's supposed to be. Like, that shit weird.
For sure. And that's what a lot of older folks do too. They like to bash people, but then you be like,
they bash the youngsters.
Like, yo,
like, damn,
yo,
you're so aggressive. You so not right. Like,
as you talking, right. I felt like I wanted to approach on like, so are you talk? I feel like you're talking off the emotion of a past.
Yes, because
like,
it can't be this something. Situation. Like, I triggered something.
I had to.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Because it's just not making sense. Yes. You know?
No.
Like, it doesn't make sense, because I'm just blessed enough to understand that I understand myself. You feel me? I understand myself, so therefore I have to ask this question, because it's like, what have traumatized you to the point to speak on something? You know, I appreciate your concerns. Mm-hmm. As you should.
As you should.
You know what I'm saying? These should be your concerns. So I'm not mad about that.
Mhm.
What I'm not understanding is, why are you saying how you're saying it? You know what I'm saying?
No, I get it.
We all have concerns. That's cool. It's always how you say it.
That's always how you say it.
You know what I'm saying? That's far as our children too.
Mm-hmm.
Like we always tell them, you know what I'm saying? What you said was nothing wrong. It's all how you say it. Because at this point, when you have the mouth to say how you feel,
Mm-hmm.
you gotta remember and take in perspective that other people don't understand this type of language.
Right. Mm-hmm.
So you gotta know how to say it to them in a way.
Like, yeah.
You gotta, like, I feel like feed it to them like it's a baby.
Yes, you gotta come up with, like, you just gotta be mindful of what you say, like how you say it, how you speak it. Like, don't be so like like don't blame. You know
that's
what I'm
why
saying?
I feel like
don't poke. You know what I'm saying?
Like,
just be like, just express, like, try to make them see how you view it.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Like, that's how I be trying to preach it. Like, just trying to make them see how you view it. Because you're like, damn, it's not like I'm saying that you're wrong. I understand, but it's like how I'm taking it. It's like X, Y, and Z. Like,
right.
Damn, like,
yeah, no, for real. Because it's just like
how you say it. Because a lot of people talk to each other crazy. I'm like, damn, hell yeah, I'll put you in your shit. You talking to me like that? You know what I'm saying? Like, this is why it's so much eruption, so much
fire starter for real.
Eruption, so much crazy shit happening. Because you like, hold on, like, we do not know how to speak to each other at all. It ain't no respect. Like, we do not speak to each other with respect at all.
Yeah, so sometimes you just gotta just look at some shit.
Okay, I evaluate that. I'ma just
give
right now the pieces, bro. You get the pieces.
Right.
No, because can't be around it. It's weird.
It's like it's thoughts in your head when you be thinking like it's a person reaching.
Right.
Like, is it something you've been wanting to say, now you're saying it?
Right.
Like, you know, when it comes to a certain situation, you just never know what another person is saying out of spite. You know what I'm saying? Could be misinforming the person. It's so much a person don't know to really be speaking. And it's like a part of me is like, I'm about to check that ass.
Right.
Then a part of me is like, and then another part of me is like, I don't know. I feel like it's a hard place. Like, you know what I'm saying? A lot of people, if you cry wolf so many times, you know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
And you got some people that really believe. Like, you really got some people that believe that these wolves are really coming. You know what I'm saying? And then when somebody actually come, now you're thinking that this person is a wolf when he's not really a wolf. Mm-hmm. It's an actual human being. Uh-huh. But they feel like he disguised as a wolf. As a wolf. Yeah. So he thinks it's a metaphor that the person that's coming is a wolf. Yeah. But every time that they said a wolf was coming, a wolf never came. But this is actually a person that needs your help. Mm-hmm. But you look in the eyes if he is a wolf.
That's nothing but programming. Like, that's how we see each other, as wolves.
You get what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. So it's just like
mental programming.
It's a lot of mixed emotions. Yes. With that statement, I might feel in another way probably in a couple of hours. You know, you know, everybody approach things differently. I want to be more of an understanding approach, because I just want to create peace. I don't want to have. I just don't want to have bad stuff. You know what I'm saying?
No.
Like, cause it lingers and it spreads.
And it spreads. It's very sickening.
Yeah, and then it becomes a content to something I really love, and I don't need that. Because once in a light, I had got a call, and it was like, you a good guy. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So it's kind of like I don't know how to approach this because I don't know what you've been told.
Right.
I feel like on a certain level, you should just. I would like to have a conversation with you in person. But you got to also remember, who are you reasoning with?
Right.
And also, is it even worth reasoning to? You know what I'm saying?
Right.
It's just so much shit right now going on in the head of that particular situation. That's why it's kind of like the other part is like, time to go knock on some doors. And that's all I have a powwow because this shit is getting out of hand. You know what I'm saying? Because in a way, it kind of hurts.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? It kind of hurts. It ain't like, it was like a little sentimental moment. Like, oh, damn. Oh, okay. You know what I'm saying? But it's just like, it's a wild situation. That's why I felt like a lot of elders should actually like take responsibility of their positions.
Yeah.
And you should be more control of your actions. You know what I'm saying? Like on some real shit, you should be more control of your actions to understand what your words can really do.
Words are powerful.
You know what I'm saying? Your words can really like manipulate someone to become something different. Yeah. Like, and I feel like a lot of people should realize that.
Yeah. Like they say, like your word is your bond.
You should actually like really, really think about that. Yeah. And I honestly feel like that person should have came to me in person. Cause despite the other shit, the other half of what's going on, but we talked. You know what I'm saying?
Man.
We talked in person.
Right.
Multiple times. And it's just like, should have talked. That was a person-to-person talk.
You could have said something different. You could have said that when I was there.
Right.
Right. You know what I'm saying?
Right. And you could have
We better than that. We could have spoken. You could have said how you feel. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. And like, that's
that Texas shit. It's pussy shit.
Yeah.
People need to just chill.
Yeah. You know what I'm saying? But that shit have
but they need to know, a lot of elders need to know their place.
Indeed.
They don't know their place. Like, you be like, bro, that's not your place. I understand. Like, your job is to guide, bro. To designate. That's it. Like, know your place. Because at the end of the day, this is my journey.
Right.
This is my vehicle. I have to drive this boy. You supposed to help me figure out the directions, nigga. Like, what you doing? Like, you overstepping your spot. You don't know this spot at this place. So you want more than one spot. You want to control you and me. Like, dang, like, when, so who I'm going to control? What I'm going to control then? You know what I'm saying? And that's why a lot of us lose ourselves because we don't even know how to operate because we all operate off our parents. You know what I'm saying? Not off ourselves. So it's like, that's why elders play a big role in our lives. You know what I'm saying? That's why they're supposed to guide us and teach us these things, you know what I'm saying, about ourselves, about life, you know what I'm saying, about how, you know what I'm saying, this world is, about how growing up is going to be, how our bodies is going to change, and what relationships we might encounter or adore, like, you know what I'm saying, tell us about back in the town, how they used to live, how they grew up, like, these are the type of things that's supposed to be happening, but it doesn't. We don't have time to have story time. Like, hey, let me tell you story time and tell y'all about, you know what I'm saying, back in this one time when I was this age and I did X, Y, and Z. You know what I'm saying? Like, damn, that's what you did. That shit sound dope as hell. Like, you know what I'm saying? But we don't even have story time.
We used to.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, we used to.
That shit shouldn't stop.
It's crazy how life changed. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, we do now. We're children.
Yeah.
But I'm talking about before I had multiple children. Me and you done got on this type of level we on. I most definitely used to have story time with my family. They say like Christmas, on the holidays.
Yeah.
When we was programmed to only had time together.
Yeah.
Most definitely story time. You know what I'm saying? I hear stories about how my mama was, my uncles, how they used to be, and I just look and be like, damn, you know, it's crazy. You know, we ain't like that now. You know what I'm saying? They're like, we used to always click. Like back in the day, they used to have family fights. You know what I'm saying? Ain't no family fight. Family fight family now. You know what I'm saying? Inside family fight, inside family. Let me clear that up. You know what I'm saying? Family fight is one this side, where this family is another name, and then fight another name on the block, and then they all fight. You know what I'm saying? That's a family fight, and then the next day they back kicking it. Just over misunderstood. They got their little fight out, and then the next day they back on the porch, smoking, baking baseball. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Drink whatever it is. It's like it never lasts that long. They got that shit out that day. That day. We all about to knuckle up. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna get it out today, then shit. Next week we kicking it again. I feel like you're supposed to fight your friend. I ain't gonna lie, I fought mine. I fought all mine. All my guy friends, I fought them. And we became friends. Cause you need to know, shit, back in the day,
crazy.
You a scrapper or not, nigga. I need to know if I'm outside and we kicking in and some niggas running up, you gonna run? Or you gonna stay here and fight with me?
That's crazy. Like, all my female friends tried to fight me. None of my male friends, all my male friends, we got along cool. We was cool, you know what I'm saying? No sexual intended. Real fucking cool. But my female friends, they just always try to fight me, and I never understood, because I used to be like, dog, I'm not about to fight you, one, because I thought we was cool, so why am I trying to fight you? Like, we should be able, like, I always been like that, like, I'm not about to fight you, but I'm not about to let you disrespect me. You're not about to be talking to me sideways, like, it's whatever. You know what I'm saying? But I ain't trying to fight you, though. Like, what tip you on? Like, but if you want to do it, though, we could do it. But, like, I'm not on that. Like, I thought we was friends. Like, and it's just always been weird for me. That's why I'm like, dog, I don't have friends. You know what I'm saying? Like, because I'm just different. Like, everybody just be on different energies and shit like that. Everybody don't rock. They say they one way, and they just totally a different way. You know what I'm saying? So it's just like, motherfuckers are their elders. So, because a lot of our parents are elders. You know what I'm saying? To look at who raised them, you be like,
yeah. You ain't never lied.
Oh shit.
Shit. So I feel like
at the end of the day, it's a respect thing, regardless.
Yeah. Yeah. Man.
At the end of the day.
Yeah, it's just like
a respect thing.
Certain things you just be like shit.
That's that. Years.
Yeah. So before we close down, I just wanted to know. I think we probably already answered it low key. I did have a question. We kind of answered that. Yeah, we kind of answered that.
That's the question.
Yeah, we answered it. We answered it through our conversation.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? We didn't like direct go straight to it, but
it got answered.
It got answered.
Okay.
Cause you know we always the cause, and we always like, oh, so what can we do to fix it?
Right.
Well, we kind of. I feel like we kind of nipped that in the bud.
Like what we could do to fix it.
Yeah.
Yeah. Did we?
Yeah, we did.
What we say?
With some of our children.
Oh, yeah. So yeah.
More of understanding.
Yes, it's all about understanding. It's
You
all
know what
about
I'm saying?
understanding. Yeah, we just speak about it. Yeah.
And how you speak to each other
Yeah.
and shit like that. Yeah.
Because conversations be so long, you have to go back and be like,
Yeah, cause
he
it's
right.
crazy because she go off, you know what I'm saying, one time, and then I go off another time. It's crazy. Like I know
This is crazy.
the last episode you was going, and I was just
you swear.
You know what I'm saying? You was going, you know what I'm saying? And then this episode, I believe I'm talking a little way more. You know what I'm saying? And you're like your fuel. You're feeding the fire.
Yeah, I'm asking the questions.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? And then you put your input in. I kind of like it. I like this put.
Yeah.
I like how do I we swing it. It's real dope.
Yeah. I fucks with the vibes. Because we're just growing, you know what I'm saying? We figuring cranks and nannies out, you know what I'm saying? What works. We just be trying to be as realistic as possible. You know what I'm saying? That's the goal. We ain't trying to alter DNA, create nothing. We ain't trying to do none of that. We just try to give you straight, raw, real shit.
We ain't trying to put this image that we
perfect. Like perfect. Like everything is perfect. Like everything gotta be bow ties and fucking I don't know.
Nah, we straight out here. We
straight out here. We with it. Like we here for one thing. It's just to speak our views and shit and spread that shit. Spread positivity with our speaking.
And we hope you can relate.
Relate. And, you know what I'm saying? Tap in and talk. Because we want to know, like, if y'all feel these type of way or if y'all against. Like, we want to know all this. Like, how y'all feel. Because it's like everybody views. Yeah, everybody views better. Everybody views. And it's funny. Sure, and we don't take anything personal.
No,
you know what I'm saying? Because everybody have a view. So express how you feel. You know what I'm saying? Go crazy.
You might feel a different way.
You really might feel a different way. Like
you probably can alter our view a little bit.
Facts. You know what I'm saying?
If you say something on why you do feel like we should get this higher rank of a name and we shouldn't be called out our names or whatever. I mean,
we should allow elders to mistreat us like. Anyway, it don't matter because they are elder.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Like, what y'all views? Because I feel like no, respect should be respect, and that's
I think that energy should be brought off of is respect.
First and foremost.
Yeah, that's what the energy is. Should be brought off. It's respect. I don't think it should be nothing else.
Nothing else and nothing less.
Yeah. Because people be tripping.
They be mad. A lot of
they take that shit
and run too far with it.
Yeah, like how long you gonna be loyal? You gonna be loyal, or you gonna be a dumb loyal person?
Man, ain't nobody gonna play with you.
You gotta be loyal and also loyal to yourself. You can't just sell yourself out for someone.
Man,
because your loyalty for them. Come on, bro. We ain't running in bricks.
We not.
We making them bitches. Stop playing. Anywho. It was a good episode. I appreciate y'all tuning in.
Yes,
this is the one and only King.
And the one and only Rob Marie.
Peace.
Love. And positivity. Thank you for listening to the views of both parties. Subscribe, like, comment, and share our shit. We appreciate you kindly. And we hope everyone have an amazing every day. On self. Ashe.
Peace.